All right, so I'm going to play this all the way through. Then I'm going to give you my analysis of what we're looking at. So check it out. All right, so basically I almost lose the ball, or really I did lose the ball, but it just didn't result in a turnover, right? We ended up getting the ball back because he knocked it out of bounds. Now, if you're playing this all the way through and you're not going back into the replay and slow motioning everything and looking at everything and analyzing it, you're not really going to notice exactly what I'm about to explain right here in the moment that you're playing the game. And that's how they get you. That's how they trick you, right? You don't really see how you're being played, how the game is rigged and scripted against your favor. So I went up to Draymond to get the ball, and even this in and of itself, I didn't want to come this close. As you can see, when I called for the ball, they forced me to take this large, unnecessary leap to it. But either way, that's probably a part of the whole script in and of itself. Now, I get the ball, and what I want to do is immediately I want to take off this way. I want to take off this way and probably set up a some sort of play, pick and roll, floppy or whatever. And you can see it in my body language. You can see that with the analog, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to run away from Ben Simmons, run away from the defense towards the three-point line to get, a bit more space. Now, the algorithm understands what's going on, but when Ben Simmons wants to reach to steal the ball, it's going to trigger basically a turnover animation for me. So even though I'm going this way, watch what happens. When he starts to reach for the ball, look what the game forces me to do. Watch this. You see that? Now I'm trying to run away, and once he decides that he wants to steal the ball, it forces me to stand back up straight and put the ball exactly where he needs it to be to get the turnover. Right? Once again, you can see it when I turn left, you can see that's me motioning to try to take off and run towards the three-point line. And the game stands me back up straight. Like, nah, you can't do that. We're just gonna force you to stand here and allow him to steal the ball from you. Right? This is what I mean when I say this game is scripted. It is rigged. Everything from top to bottom. It's just a matter of how in each game you go into. It's just a matter of how can I put it? It's a matter of how desperate they are to force a loss on you, right? Some games you can just get away with, whatever. But you have certain games like this one right here where you are for sure the predetermined loser of this game, right? In some games you go in where you're scripted to lose it ahead of time in advance, right? So you're going to start to see a lot of things like this right here. I, for one, noticed that this is the most scripted 2K of all time, right? It's the most gimmicky, most scripted 2K of all time. Look at this. But I ain't going to drag this along too long. Anyway, peace.